Today we're exploring Burnham-on-Sea. It's slammed in the national press as one of the worst seaside resorts in the UK. So is that true? Come and explore with me.
In this episode, we take a look at this traditional British seaside town and its beautiful coastline. I'll share lots of tips for a fun day out and visit places that I suspect lazy reporters reaching for clickbait headlines are often unaware of. Nowhere is perfect, and with high streets struggling throughout the UK, we see how Burnham-on-Sea is facing those challenges and what the area has to offer. Don't be fooled by the headlines. Subscribe for honest travel guides around the UK. Our first stop is Burnham's Beach. With its vast stretches of sand, it's perfect for a leisurely stroll or a fun family day out. It's a popular spot for detectorists and family seaside pastimes, whether you enjoy building sandcastles or flying kites. Don't miss the iconic Low Lighthouse, a unique wooden structure that has become a symbol of the town. During the 18th century, Burnham-on-Sea was a traditional fishing village, and the lighthouse shone its first light across the sea in 1832. It is now a Grade 2 listed structure and is fondly known as the Lighthouse on Legs. Since its early days as a fishing village, the popularity of the town has grown, and the area has developed as a tourist destination, with people visiting to spend time by the sea. One of the town's most interesting developments is its pier.
Burnham-on-Sea is home to the shortest pier in the UK.
Building work was completed in 1914, and engineers from around Britain came to marvel at it. At the time, locals thought that it would soon be swept away by the strong tides, but it was built to last. Unlike many of its larger counterparts, it still retains its Edwardian features. A promenade deck and landing stage never came to fruition. Maybe because most of the shipping boats in the area used the piers along the coast in Weston-super-Mare. However, the reason is unknown. When we think of the modern decline of the traditional British seaside, it's important to put this into context and understand that places have always drastically changed and continually face challenges. This pier was almost lost forever when it fell into a terrible state of disrepair during the 20th century. Harry Parkin bought the derelict structure in 1968, and he restored the pavilion and transformed it into an amusement arcade. A new owner subsequently bought the pier in 2017. So, although it may be small, it is a pretty big example of how entrepreneurs can take a chance and bring back a seaside tradition from the brink of ruin.
I found a machine where you can't lose.
If amusements aren't for you and you're looking for a peaceful retreat, Marine Cove Gardens offers a beautifully landscaped space to relax. These Edwardian gardens are a hidden gem, perfect for a picnic or some quiet time by the sea. Burnham-on-Sea is steeped in history, and you can take part in a historical trail of local landmarks using your smartphone. In 2014, 31 signs were installed at historic points around the town, and visitors can access heritage information about each site using QR codes.
Bit windy, lovely British summertime.
It's a fun way to explore the town, and I'll show you a few areas now. One of the town's most striking historical landmarks is its very own Leaning Tower of Pisa. St Andrew's Church is a Grade 1 listed building, dating back to the 14th century. It's hard to capture it, but believe me, whichever way you look at it, it's leaning, and that makes it really rather charming.
These used to be stables, and here are the mounting steps to make it easier to get on top of a horse.
Locals often complain about the state of their local high street, no matter where they are based in the UK, and high streets continually undergo drastic changes. Burnham-on-Sea is no different, but it is home to many independent places to shop and eat, as well as a cinema. This lovely Art Deco building was built in 1936, and it almost suffered the same fate as many other cinemas that have been lost forever. It closed due to declining audience numbers in 2002. However, a new owner saved it in 2004, following a £125,000 revamp. So, despite the negative press, Burnham-on-Sea is proving to be a seaside town that keeps on fighting back. For lunch, there is a large choice of traditional cafés. I filmed over a couple of days and enjoyed visiting Take Two Cafe, where I had a homemade fish cake. Carl enjoyed his too. The side of the building has this fantastic piece of street art. We were told that this is a favourite spot for locals. We also visited Boss Cafe on the High Street, a traditional seaside cafe serving breakfasts and lunch. Just a short walk from Burnham-on-Sea centre, you'll find Apex Leisure and Wildlife Park, a haven for nature lovers and outdoor enthusiasts. Originally created from old clay pits, Apex Park is now home to a wide variety of wildlife, including swans, ducks and other bird species. It is another example of Burnham's hidden gems, providing a peaceful escape and a chance to reconnect with nature. The Princess Theatre and Arts Centre hosts a variety of live performances offering entertainment for all ages, from plays and concerts to comedy shows and community events. In a time when so many local theatres have been lost, it proudly stands as a shining example of Burnham-on-Sea's thriving cultural scene. If you're up for a bit of adventure, the coastal walk from Burnham-on-Sea to Berrow is an absolute must. With breathtaking views of the dunes and the sea, this walk showcases the natural beauty of Somerset's coast. My favourite time to visit is sunset, and it is the perfect way to round off a traditional day at the seaside. If you time your walk perfectly, you can see one of Somerset's historical gems, the remains of the SS Nornen shipwreck. The shipwreck, while a tragedy, is a story of the strength and bravery of the locals in Burnham-on-Sea who rescued the entire crew of 10 and the ship's dog. No lives were lost. There's something timeless about it, a connection to the past, nature, and the sublime beauty of Somerset's coast. Despite a few isolated reports, the reality is that Burnham-on-Sea remains a popular and thriving seaside destination. Its beautiful beaches, unique landmarks, and welcoming community are still very much alive and well. So don't be fooled by the headlines. Burnham-on-Sea is brimming with natural beauty, history, and seaside charm. Thanks for joining me on this quick guide. If you found it useful, please do support my channel by subscribing. Hit the bell button to be notified when I share a new travel guide.
No signal? This is not connected to the internet. That's weird, it's not 5G. Whatever it is, it's shite.
Oh, it has worked before.